up, everybody? I'm Jesse Showalter, and you know what I love? You know what I get a kick out of? You know what I find to be a hoot? A well-crafted design portfolio. That's right, I love it so much that this is part 10 in our portfolio review series. I'm gonna be taking some of your submitted portfolios, I'm gonna be leaving some feedback on them, giving some constructive criticism so that we can all learn, we can all grow in our craft. So pull up a chair, let's run some red marker across the screen. Not really, that'd be bad for the screen, don't do that. This video is sponsored by MacPaw, who are the makers of an application that I use every single day called Clean My Mac X. The newest version of Clean My Mac allows me to scan my system every single day. It removes gigabytes of junk, unused files, large hidden files and archives, as well as allows me to update all of my applications and protect me from malware in one click of a button. If you're like me and you use your computer every single day to work, you need that computer to be running in tip-top shape, and Clean My Mac X helps me to do that. It could help you as well. There's some links down in the description if you want to try Clean My Mac X. Check it out. Stefan Zivkavvic, I might have said that wrong, but you're a UX designer. It says who you are. You're a UX designer with great international experience. I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna see that. That doesn't really matter to me as much, really. Currently living in Stockholm, looking for my next employer. I think you could say that in like a lot quicker. That's what I think. I think you could say that in like a sentence instead of the excess of words that you're using here. Home, projects, about, the process. Let me click on the process. This is interesting. What's the key to a successful project, okay? Too long, don't read. Sorry, I hate to say it. Too long, don't read. I want to get immediately to your process. This is kind of like a blog post, okay? What's the key to a successful project? Why is the process important? Here's why this feels more like a blog post and less like something I want to read that relates to you, because it doesn't relate to you right off the bat. In 2 seconds, I want to know, this is my process. This is what I love. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm looking for. I don't want to hear what the internet says about what a process should be. I want to hear about your process. Let this be about you. I'm going to go back to your projects and let's see. I think I saw a drop down. I don't think you need a drop down for a site like this. You really don't need a drop down, I don't think. You do have some testimonials down here, which is kind of cool. If these are real testimonials, good on you for getting testimonials. We should all be doing that. Let's do this GNC Live Well case study. Okay, there's some weird spacing on your site, so that doesn't bode well for you that the site itself has some funkiness to it. So I'll just say that. I like that you start with a problem. This is very much a UX designer's portfolio because you start with a problem and you're gonna give the solution. You have a project timeline. Okay, cool. So you have some of the things that you did, the goals, your role in the project. And then, okay, I like this. I do like the mixture of visual and written, making a website for 4.4 billion people. Okay, you do some different stuff. I can't tell if this is supposed to be, you're not really talking about what these things are. So that the thing is, you do have to kind of, I see, what age groups. So, okay, breaking down the process. Here's your process again that was over here on the process page. The final product looks like this. Why do I have to hover? Okay, yep, I'm opening it up, loading. Okay, I can click through it here. This is interesting. I feel like I don't need to open up like a light box. I feel like that's an old model of doing things. Here's the thing I want to see though. Increasing profit, taking back the web, 21%, 29%, website popularity. Move all of this to the top, right under an amazing kind of like money shot that says like, wow, this is what this doesn't really excite me at all. I want to see the product. I want to see it in all its glory. And I want to see how good it did for the business. Yeah, I can check out the website. If it's a live website, always have the link. Good on you for that. I'm not sure if this is actually the live website. Look at you. So we actually get to go to a live website and see things working. Nice. That's great. I just want to see it. I don't want to have to click in so many places to see it. So all in all, I think it's a good case study. I think you could tweak the case study, brand it a little bit more, balance it a little bit more, get to the meat and the things that we want to see, which is the business stuff a little bit more, and how you actually helped and the value that you bring. So good on you. Great job, Stefan. Thanks for submitting. Let's move on to the next one. This is Ryan Phillips Design. Have an interesting branding up here. I create amazing custom UI, UX designs that inspire. You say you're a product designer who uses design to solve problems. At the heart of each product, I design a principle, but too long, really long. I want it quicker. This button is minuscule. It's way too small. And this doesn't tell me anything about you. I want to see your face. I want to see your smiling face because it is also you. Get to the work, show me a happy, smiling you, give me a little bit more personality and less kind of buzzwords and kind of corporate speak. I just want to know about you and the work you do and what you love, okay? So this looks to me more like please apologize, I'm doing this out of constructiveness, or trying to be constructive. This looks like a resume from the early 2000s, in my opinion. I don't think you need to do this. Nobody cares about the tools that you use. You could mention it somewhere else, but this is a very old way of doing this, in my opinion. Boy, yeah. I think my, man, I'm not trying to be mean, but I think my portfolio looked just like this like 8 years ago. So I think it's time to update. I think it's time, I don't see any work also anywhere. So I can click maybe on like one of these other links and get to your work, but why do I have to do that, right? Why on your website are you featuring the tools you use? But I don't know. I don't get it. So I would rework it. I want a better first impression of you, Ryan Phillips .design. I want a little bit more than kind of this surface level stuff. I want something that's a little bit more like wow factor, a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more personality of who you are. Get to the work, show me the stuff, show me what you love. If I click over on your Behance, I see product UI, UX designer, and I see lots of that, and that's great. You definitely have quantity there, and I think some of it is definitely quality. I think just hone in and maybe present yourself a little bit better if this is you. So nice job, Ryan Phillips. I'm not going to go into the work because I got to move on to one more, but great job, great submission. Last one is Meredith Grubbs, meredithgrubbs.com, web developer and designer who collaborates. That's fun. And look at here's a picture of Meredith, happy, kind of personality, cool glasses. Like, this is somebody I might want to work with if I'm hiring. This is somebody who I might want to outsource work to or look as a freelancer. What's cool is she says she's a web developer and designer and continues solving problems till we find the solution. Okay, so let's view the work. Yep, it just kind of scrolls down. Good on you. And you have your portfolio and testimonials. This is nice. It's simple, it's clean, it has all the things you kind of want. Let's click on one of these. Takes you out to, hopefully not a blank page, just to the live site. That's nice. You could just go to the live site. Okay, not every site has to be case study centric. Sometimes you could just click out. I might want a little bit of a description underneath these. Oh, interesting. Learn more. Alice, a freelance journalist, comes up and I worked with her to create complete design for her website and logo. Okay, cool. That's interesting. The little learn more and find out something. It's almost like you kind of just expect to click on the actual box or the image itself and go to it, but that's fine as well too. I think that you are probably both. I think you're probably like me. You're a full stack designer where you do code and you do design and you like doing both. We could check right now, shall we? Let's just check really quick. Since you say you're a developer, let's look at the responsiveness of it. It's responsive, it's responsive, it's responsive. It works good. Little tight on the padding on the left and right hand edge. I'm judging the actual website itself because I can't judge the case study or your portfolio as much. But I'd say, one thing you could probably work on is similar to one of our other submissions is kind of maybe work on that grid. Stylistically, work on your visual style. A lot of these are, it's good. It's good. There's some weird shapes inside of shapes I don't agree with. I'm not a big fan of. The color palette is nice on this. I just feel like this is not really as impressive as it could have been for Marissa Brown. All in all, I think the work is good. A lot of it looks really, really similar. I'd want to see you also kind of span out and try some new things. I think you're doing a lot of this clean, white, light, it looks like portfolio or website for an individual person or thing. So, maybe span out, maybe try some new stuff. Or maybe it is that you've just found a style and you really like to do that style. But I will say that this first impression is one of the best we've seen today. So Meredith Grubbs, I love what you got going on here. I love that you have testimonials. We do see a little jittery and shakiness as you run over things. So I think And I don't know this, but if you are a junior designer or developer, or you're more junior at one than the other, maybe declare that. I get the feeling like you are kind of just starting maybe on both. That's okay, say that. Say that, and let me know what you're after. Not the biggest fan of these learn mores. So maybe think about, doesn't have to be a case study, but maybe think about a way of integrating this directly on the page so I don't have to click as much. But really, really nice. I love the colors. I think it's really great. I love what you do, and I think you're gonna crush it. So thanks, Meredith, for the submission. Well, that's it. That was part 10 in our portfolio review series. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I do lots of videos about design and development, and even portfolio reviews like this one. So maybe stick around by hitting that subscribe button and that little bell notification icon so you know when another portfolio review comes out. If you want your portfolio reviewed, consider becoming one of my members by hitting that little join button down below. I'd appreciate it. Become either a supporter or an insider and get some extra goodies from the channel. That would be really cool. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I hope you're designing amazing things. I hope you're making amazing things. And I hope you're putting your best foot forward with your portfolios. See you in the next one.